While the original Pretty Little Liars lasted 7 seasons, each spin-off only got a season before it was canceled. So what makes Original Sin different? Kristen here, and today we're talking about the brand new Pretty Little Liars series, Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. The story kicks off with a flashback to a Y2K New Year's party where a high school student named Angela Waters commits a very public suicide at the party, stunning 5 friends who have a mysterious connection to her. 22 years later, we follow their daughters, Bailey Madison as the pregnant Imogen, Chandler Kinney as the film-obsessed Tabby, Zaria as ballerina Farron, Malia Piles as the techie Mouse, and Maya Rafiko as the defiant Noah, as they come together to take down their bully, fittingly named Karen. But maybe Karen wasn't really behind all the creepy things going on with them, as a masked person known only as A is going after them, seeking justice against their mother's original sins. Pretty Little Liars took the world by storm in the mid-2000s. Based off the books by Sarah Shepard, the series followed a group of friends whose clique falls apart after the disappearance of their queen bee, and they find themselves targeted by an anonymous character named A who threatens to expose all their secrets. Original Sin is the series' 3rd spin-off, the first being Ravenswood, which found the character Caleb going back to his hometown and getting caught up in its dark past, investigating a curse that plagued the town for generations with a group of new friends. Then there was Pretty Little Liars The Perfectionists, which had more of a direct connection to the original Pretty Little Liars series. It takes place several years later. We're following Allison and Mona, and we meet a brand new group of liars when there's a murder on the prestigious college campus that Mona and Allison work at. While the original Pretty Little Liars lasted 7 seasons, each spin-off only got a season before it was canceled. So what makes Original Sin different? Why even create another spin-off? Is anyone gonna care? I got a chance to check out the first 5 episodes, and let me share my thoughts. First of all, I love that HBO Max took the original Pretty Little Liars IP and filtered it through like a new tone and style. You really feel it right away with that initial spooky rendition of the iconic Pretty Little Liars theme song, Secrets. We go back to the basics, focused on a group of 5 young women who have secrets of their own, who are being targeted by this mysterious person known as A. But this series really plays into more of those slasher horror vibes. The visuals are very stylized, taking inspiration from horror films of the 70s and 80s. Even A has more of like a Michael Myers feel this time around. This series is also not connected to the previous ones through past characters, so you can really start fresh here. You can just jump in having not followed the other shows and still be able to understand what's going on, which I think worked really well in bringing in a new generation to fall in love with this franchise. It feels modern while also paying tribute to everything from Scream to Carrie. They tackle relatable topics like teen pregnancy, suicide, bullying, toxic masculinity, but with this refreshing self-awareness, and there's no fear when it comes to killing off characters. Like, it seems like they're not afraid to go there. And they tackle the horror elements through the lens of the female gaze, which is a refreshing change of pace, so that even though these women are dealing with real grounded terrors that women deal with every day, and even though they have these core traumas they're dealing with, the way it's filmed and the way it's positioned still gives them so much power. I also think the choice in our core 5 actresses is really strong. I mean, that's kind of the heartbeat of Pretty Little Liars, like having that friendship. Yes, they have the secrets, but you gotta have a group of women that really make sense together, and I think all of these women really shine in their own ways, but also have really great chemistry coming together. You have an actually diverse group of young women, Asian, Black, Latino, coming together.
We are all in this together. Whatever happens, we're all in this together. All for one and one for all.
They come from different walks of life. They have their own unique secrets, but also still connecting back to that original secret that their mothers share and the mystery around that.
Can't be a coincidence. What aren't they telling us?
I think they have great chemistry. I really like their friendship. I really just wanted more. And going off of that, I would say my biggest critique of Original Sin is that it's a little bit of a slow burn. I think it takes a little bit of time to find its groove. You know, they're giving us a lot of backstory and slowly setting up each of these young women. The first 3 episodes have like a Halloween meets Carrie vibe, which was really fun and dark, but I do think that they're kind of slow burning it when it comes to developing each character. They're really taking their time, which I'm hoping pays off in the end. I would say The first 3 episodes are a little slow, and it's around episodes 4 and 5 where you really start to get hooked and you're like, oh my gosh, where are they going? What is happening? And you finally start to get more information about each little liar and their secrets and things like that. Episode 5 is where they really start bringing in some of those big guns when it comes to the secrets and some big reveals, and I can't wait to see, where they ultimately end up at the end of this season. When it comes down to it, Pretty Little Liars Original Sin does a great job of capturing the essence of the original Pretty Little Liars and what made it so addicting, while also telling like a new story. It doesn't feel like we're like copying and pasting what we've seen before. And I think that adding that slasher aspect is just really refreshing and kind of gives the show a darker twist. And I think people are really going to enjoy this show. It's like a fun summer slasher. It kind of brings together these elements of things that we know, but focus specifically on like young women of color and putting the spotlight on them in this exciting thriller mystery. I would love to hear your thoughts on Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. Is this a show that you've been anticipating? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you going to keep watching throughout the season? Let me know your thoughts.
Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out the exclusive Discord available on my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!